to make Burning Megatron.
But how are we going to do that? Megatron is a little small.
I know. So it's like you guys got to pick. You got to pick one. Which one? And ultimately, we had to deliver it all. So
Let's take a look at their thing. So clearly we can see that we delivered this, right?
So here in that combined vehicle mode, you have great use of our port systems. So you have your 5mm ports for the upper cannons that articulate up. You have these smaller 3mm port blasters that are able to rotate around the deck, delivering that aircraft carrier, as well as the two other aquatic-themed vehicles. This thing,
it's great. I mean, so that's two modes.
Two modes.
We delivered on.
All right. So now,
so like, I mean, it just looks great.
A lot of breaking fantasy here. We have this combined war rig mode. Again, you're able to sort of take influence from some of the cities that we've been able to do in the past, but really be able to give this giant armory of a base to a character like Tidal Wave, which was amazing.
So aside from a mysterious vintage G1 Transformer lucky draw that showed up out of nowhere with no explanation and what its history was in a gold chrome God Jinrai, we don't really have any other big news to talk about here in the Transformer world, but we do have some very important dates that might lead to some very important pre-orders. We've been waiting since pretty much the Singapore Comic-Con and the Cybertron Fest that happened within it of when our next Transformer Tuesday is going to be, because they showed some cut-up footage at that show, teasing at a specific item and showing it what we'll potentially be getting at that pre-order. So the Hasbro Pulse socials teased today the brand new date for the next Transformer Tuesday. It is going to be Transformer Tuesday, January 16th, 2024, next year, at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And they posted here, what's new? We could give you a whole fleet of hints, but we have to keep you in the dark about the specifics for now. Sign up for a reminder so you can order this big new thing for 2024 as soon as it goes live. So it's pretty clear. The Transformer Tuesday's big feature is going to be that footage that we saw at Singapore Comic-Con, completely uncut and unedited, the full version of it, showing everything of our Transformers Legacy United, Armada Universe, Titan Class, Tidal Wave. How it transforms, how it combines. It's going to feature M.O.B.A.T and Sam Smith, who was one of the designers on it, along with Shogo Hisui, who he won't be in the video, but he was also responsible for the design of this. And they'll probably obviously drop the pre-order for this too on Hasbro Pulse on January 16th. So that's pretty exciting. Now the question is, what's the price going to be on that? Well, our Titan class that we got in 2023 was a $200 item for Legacy Evolution. In the Nemesis, our Guardian robot that we also had through Generation Selects that year was also a $200 item, even though it was a Siege repaint. That's just the modern MSRP that we have today for Titan classes. So I'm going to assume that going into 2024, it's also going to be a $200 item. Let's hope. That's what I'm hoping. Aside from that, we don't really know what else will probably be on this Transformer Tuesday. Maybe we'll get to see some other Studio Series items, maybe some United items. Again, maybe B-Mac will give us another Into the Space Bridge teaser kind of thing. No doubt some of the other teasers might be some of the stuff that we talked about over the past couple of weeks, like the Legacy United listings or the Studio Series listings. So just check the podcast's archive of stuff we've done over the past couple of weeks to get an idea of what potentially they will be talking about on January 16th next year. And speaking of Tidal Wave, aside from that important dates to mark on your calendar, we also have, what a big coincidence, we also have a brand new long-form segment on the Toy Armada channel with Aaron Archer to talk about. So me and Aaron Archer, a Hasbro legend, we sat down and talked about the creation of the original 2003 Transformers Armada Tidal Wave figure. And that whole process, how it was put together, behind-the-scenes photos, design scans, color wave scans, prototype pictures, all kinds of cool stuff in that segment. Everything you would possibly want to know about this character, this toy back in 2003. It's 20th anniversary now that we think about it. Man, we're getting old. But everything you want to know about this figure, go check out that segment. Just throw it in your YouTube search for the creation of Transformers Armada Tidal Wave, and it's the Toy Armada, where me and Aaron Archer just talk about that crazy history. And the man was the man behind it, along with all the other awesome crew members, Kuniharu-san, and of course Eric Siebeneller, who were like the big brains behind the Tidal Wave creation. So go check out that segment. It's a good hour long, and you might learn something about the history of Tidal Wave. And we also briefly talk about the Legacy United one and looking towards the future and stuff. So it's a really good segment. Go check that out. And aside from that, we also have something special. Tomorrow, Saturday night, will be the very last segment of 2023 for the Transformers Slag podcast, and we'll be doing, obviously, it's a Saturday night, so we will be doing a live stream. Maybe we'll do a little giveaway just to cap off this amazing year of Transformers and the Transformers Slag podcast community. So I hope you will show up there Saturday night, December 30th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we'll just hang out and talk about the robots in the skies and everything like that. Aside from that, I'll see you tomorrow, and thank you for listening to the Transformers Slag podcast, and I'll talk to you in the near future.